NFLPHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Go! Looking to throw right away. To the outside and complete to Kelsey. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Out of the shot, he loses the football, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know, man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Throwing now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
And that will not be enough for a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler, gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw now. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. They'll throw it again. He's on the move, and they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get the game's first points here in the second. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. First and 10 now from the 30. Wilson airing it out to start. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. And it's a sack. They got there to take him down, but there was a reason for that. So we got a flag down. I think that's going to nullify the play. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again following the sack. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Escapes the pocket. That's caught for the first. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Russ setting to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Wilson to throw again. Dumps it off to his running back. Rolling into enemy territory.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Broke through the tackle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Steelers trailing in the early going. Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss. The Steelers calling their first time out. Let's see what they went with on third down. Wilson. Setting up the running back screen. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges.
And they take him to the ground, but he's going to have some good news as he's helped up here. We've got a flag down, and this one likely isn't going to count. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. We've got a screen to the running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. That one gains 7. And that's a Steelers first down. Russ is cooking again. Gets it to him on the screen. Jukes one defender. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Brought in right side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Once more, it's Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Fielded at the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now here's Russ. On the move, headed right. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd and 10, Wilson. Caught by his back. Pushing it up past the 30.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Handoff now from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3 yards the pickup. Now it's 3rd and 8.
Ready up.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Another carry for him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. Wilson with it on 1st. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurry throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Setting up the screen. Jukes out a 1-stop. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Working quickly here. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down for a loss. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing is Wilson. Throw left side, complete. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. He's back to throw. Chased out to his right. That heater is going to fall to the turf. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Pass complete. Screenplay. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Go. Go.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Ball leading. Stephanie.
Back to the well again. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs up by 4. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Steelers calling their 1st time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
70 Lion. Here we go. Set.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. It is caught left side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. He'll look to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he is to throw. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. A That was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception, and that wasn't until...
And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
And after that stop, Kate, they can start to celebrate. Kind of. They still got to finish this game. And my favorite formation in football, that victory formation. Get into it, secure the football, and you'll secure this victory.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a two-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.